I don't know. Listen, man, I just want to say, man, when I hear this man speak, when I see him on his podcast now, and he's having these conversations with these big wigs like Will Smith and others.
Yeah.
And they swapping this information that we don't really hear these type of conversations in the way that he does. When I think about Heather B. when he first came up on the show, I don't even know how many years ago that was now. My gosh, bro, when he first came and did the 5 fingers and just was really stepping up for those who are doing rap that's faith-based, if you will. You know, that man who's not scared to talk about his relationship with God at a time when we know the industry wasn't pushing that. We know it
Big
wasn't
facts.
popular. And we know some people thought it might be career sabotage, but they could not deny his skill set. They could not deny his bars. They could not deny his impact and the way his lyrics and his words have helped influence and change lives. They could not deny his transparency, the fact that he was real with his flaws and his ups and his darks and his lights and everything that came with it. And I'm glad we got to sit next to this man and tell people that he's a better rapper than you. I want to welcome him back to the show. 4-time Grammy Award-winning recording artist, songwriter, film producer, music executive. Give it up for the one and only Lecrae.
Hey, listen, man.
Yeah. Come on,
Listen,
man.
I'm just glad to be in the room with the. It's a lot of legends and there's some icons in this room right now.
Yeah, man. This is
This
crazy,
is
huh?
what?
Hey, listen, you know you important, Tracy G and Mike Muse, when you pull up and you got the one and only DJ Head in your posse. Stand up, man.
DJ Head in the building, man.
Get on camera, man. Head is here, man.
Yeah, Head is
LA's
here,
finest.
man.
LA's finest. Come on. He's a part of the. Let it be known.
Listen.
And listen, man. We just had him up here for the West Indies. You know, him and John came up here and we had a beautiful conversation.
Yeah.
And them boys got on the mic and lit it up.
Went
And I've been
crazy.
so proud of him because he's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Right? And his energy is always elevated. It's always illuminated. He walks in the room and the energy changes. It changes for a brightness. It changes for the better. I've never seen a man without a smile. And I know for a fact that he goes through trials and tribulations too. But when he presents himself in the faith that he walks in.
Yes, sir.
He lets you know no matter whatever those trials and tribulations are, because he has faith, he knows he's going to come out on the other side bigger, better, brighter, and he shares this with people, man, and he's glowing hard right now. You got to see him now. I want to say congratulations for him and this new partnership with Empire Records. Come on. Give it up for the one and only Miles Minnick. Hey,
Miles,
man.
good to see you again.
Hey, it's a blessing to be here, you know. I might as well start paying rent here. And
You family.
You family,
Open door,
man. You
open
family,
door.
man.
Come on.
We ain't family till Heather cook for us. What's happening, man? What's
Well,
happening?
you know, Heather. Heather.
Y'all always put me to work.
I'm saying, man. Because you be cooking.
Nah, thank you. I enjoyed that. Actually, Sway and I were talking about that the other day. For me, because he's always like, yo, you got to do something. You got to do a restaurant. It's truly one of those things where it's my just form of fellowship. I don't even know what I'm going to cook.
Yeah.
Once people start coming over and we just get to talking and hanging out and then let me turn the stove on and just, it goes from there. So it's not really a set thing. It's just the
So
energy
tonight.
and the vibe. So tonight, let's just go. Yesterday it was Kalani and I had some fried mushroom burgers. We fried up some burgers. I was in the mood for chicken, but I don't eat chicken anymore. I haven't done it in about 10 years. And
wow.
so, with going through my culinary programs, just found out that different mushrooms provide different textures. And I could make mushrooms taste just like fried chicken, if not even better.
I don't know about that. That's kind of crazy.
Ask Kalani.
Wow.
That's the next level.
Kalani Light.
You doubting it?
I don't know about that.
Yo,
Yo,
A
man.
mushroom tasting like fried chicken is kind of crazy.
Lonnie
tastes
Light.
just
Next
like
level.
chicken,
She said
yo.
tastes better than
Nah,
fried
that's
chicken.
kind of crazy.
Lonnie Light.
Word?
Talk to him.
Yeah, nah,
That's
it
kinda
tasted
crazy.
just like chicken, yo. For real.
Nah.
Lonnie, will you get fired if you told the truth?
I need a new
Nah,
place
my
to stay.
G.
You know?
Well, hey, y'all live in LA now, so we gotta set something
It's
up.
light
Yeah,
work.
man.
I'm telling y'all, he couldn't believe it.
Let me ask you this, man. Just in faith, man. Are there foods that you stay away from because of your faith?
No, I mean, nah. Ain't nothing I stay away from because of my faith. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, hey, man, if God put it on the earth, You know what I'm saying? I'm slay and eat meat.
Hey,
yeah, I'm you know what I'm saying? If it's good enough for him, if it's good enough for him, I'ma eat it.
Hey,
wow, man.
Hey now, say now.
What?
I mean, yeah, I don't. You know, I mean, it's not my faith that keeps me away from certain food. It's me being on TikTok and diving deep in conspiracies and stuff. Like, did you know Chick-fil-A is changing their chicken to all these chemicals? Did you know this, that, and the other? And so I don't know.
Hey, we're not gonna sit up here and give no Chick-fil-A slander, bro.
I know.
Chill out,
I mean,
bro.
they got 50 ingredients in a sandwich.
Y'all chill out, bro.
What do you think those are?
Y'all chill out for that Chick-fil-A slander, bro. That's God's chicken.
I mean, it is Christian chicken.
That's
but
God's chicken, bro.
Boy, oh boy, that's blasphemous I'm hearing over here, man.
I've never had Chick-fil-A.
You never had to? I never would.
No, you never. I never had it.
I'm
It
not
became popular. Living in being from New Jersey, it became popular later on when I stopped eating chicken. So I'm not familiar with it. It started someplace else. It wasn't always this popular, and it got on, in New Jersey and the New York area kind of late.
Yeah.
It's like an Atlanta
Staple.
origin.
Oh, a
Staple.
southern. Oh, okay.
Staple. But I mean, I got a couple homies who own a couple of them, so I really,
okay.
my homie got one over by the where the Brooklyn Nets play. He's an owner.
Oh, nice.
That's fine.
I don't hate on this.
Yeah, I feel me.
There's
There's another shorty out here, another shorty that I know in L.A. You know what I'm saying? She an owner, operator. She got one downtown L.A. So yeah.
Hey, how we can put on with that? I'm trying to own a little something.
You gotta work there first though.
Ah, you gotta work your way up to it. Oh, okay.
felt like you was standing real strong on chicken. I didn't understand.
Family business,
like,
like,
God
it's
damn,
family
he really rocking with this chicken.
Hey man.
I want to ask you this, Miles. I don't know if I saw you in the Netherlands and Russia. Where did I see you recently?
Russia. No, it wasn't Russia. It was Amsterdam. Yep. Netherlands.
Amsterdam in the Netherlands.
Yep.
And I saw a whole, because I've been in the Netherlands a slew of times. Beautiful place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They got a crazy music scene out there.
They do.
Yeah.
All right. And I saw all these kids out there singing your lyrics.
Yes, sir.
Right. And I thought that was fascinating because that's a testament to the influence that people like you and Lecrae are now having on the culture globally.
Yeah.
Did that surprise you? And what kind of response, what kind of personal testimonies were you receiving from those fans?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it definitely surprised me. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes we could be so just enclosed in our bubble, not knowing how far our music is actually reaching, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when the booking came through, it was like, okay, let's go. Like, get to see a different country, get to perform. So I had no idea they was going to sing every lyric to every song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people told me, like, my music was their escape to get, to escape from a season of depression they were in. You know what I'm saying? Or to transfer from listening to music that was harming them mentally, into something that was bringing light to them. You know what I'm saying? All the way on the other side of the world. Like, time zone is like 9 hours in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for us to have that kind of reach, man, it's a God dream for real.
Do you find, Lecrae, when you travel to other places, even outside of this country, that people may be more familiar with your music than they are here?
You know what's funny? I feel like overseas, hip hop is like because we birthed it in America, we get used to it and we get over it. I feel like when you leave the country, they like the origins, the roots, all the things that we love about it. Like they still, holding on to it. And me coming from, Miles is the new wave. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here, but I'm coming from a different era.
Yeah.
So I have a different level of appreciation for it. So when I get out there and I'm like, oh, y'all still on lyricism, man? Oh, y'all still care about this and this and this. I'm like, I love that. You know what I'm saying? They value it. They love the music, And then on the flip side too, like, in my journey, I've had a lot of fans who like the faith component, but they not really hip hop rap fans that. So they like the faith, but they not rap fans. So when I go overseas, it's like, oh, y'all like the faith and y'all rap fans. Some people like, I don't even believe what you believe. I just love rap, and it's like, man, it's fire. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Lecrae and Miles Minnick are here. I don't even look at it like that because you worked so hard. But there were people before your era, we used to talk about this as well. That was on that same trajectory, but I think you catapulted this style of rap to a whole nother level, a whole nother degree, and you see yourself now as a different era than Miles. So,
for sure.
Really?
Oh, for sure. I'm here to like blow some wind into what they got going on. That's the only reason why I'm still out here. You know what I'm saying? I can go be at the house chilling. Like, I'm out here just to use what I got to make sure that they shine. You know what I'm saying? So I can kick open some doors and they can just walk through them jokers. You know what I mean? Because I see what they doing. and some of them is my favorite rappers now.
Okay.
Like John Keith, one of my favorite rappers.
Keith,
Yeah.
Come on,
And he
John.
from Dago,
Yeah.
so you feel me?
Wait, he's from where?
He from San Diego.
Oh, he is from San Diego?
Yeah,
He move like a Bay dude, don't you think?
He kind of do.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I feel like he
Yeah.
move like a Bay dude.
Hey, man.
So this is like when I see LaRussell and Richie Rich always doing together. This is that,
That's that. It's that.
right?
Yeah, for
This
sure.
is what that is.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
that. This is
I
that.
mean, you know, any credibility. I tell Miles all the time, any credibility I got, man, I'm lending it to you. Just run with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just here to make sure you shine. I think the problem for a lot of, you know, people from older generations or different eras is they still want the spotlight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like you got to learn how to me, my muscle. I'm like LeBron in his, you know, in his later days now. It's like my muscle is figuring out how to make Luka better. You know what I'm saying? My muscle's not trying. But what I 4 Grammys later, what I need, bro?
You would say that again?
4 Grammys, what
Yo,
I need,
Kaya,
bro.
did you hear what he said?
Number 1 albums, what I
Say
need,
it
bro.
again.
Ow.
You feel me? What I need. You know what I'm saying? Like let's.
He didn't have a Grammy when we met him.
Hey, I think it's time for number 5.
Yeah.
It's time for number 5.
Hey, you know, if they giving it, I'll take it.
Okay. That I say now that I think about it, we got DJ Head, and I dare say that's how I feel with Head. DJ Head, man. Is that okay, Head? Is that okay if I say that? I'm like Lecrae, and you like Miles Minnick.
Let's
go.
Let's stand up so they can see you,
Hey,
man. Come on,
man.
man.
Yeah,
Yo, man, say something,
Shine
Head.
a light on them.
Come on, man.
You know what?
Come on, man.
I'll take it, Sway.
You take that?
Yeah, I'll take that, bro. You always been like that. You know what I'm saying? And I respect what Lecrae is saying because it's always important to me that even I lend that too, even when I ain't got it.
Yeah,
So,
man.
like, you know, you always been that for me. And it's beautiful seeing that in the culture.
Yeah, man, absolutely. What are you doing with Will I Am? Just real quick. I know this is there.
Hey.
Well, come on, man.
How much you want to say?
For your information.
So, technically speaking, I'm the music curation lead for F.Y.E. Like, it's an app. I mean, you saw it in full effect in the studio, but it's a game-changing app. Miles came through and got a full briefing on it, and he got some behind-the-scenes looks of stuff that we working on. But, yeah, download the F.Y.E. app if you want to get your mind blown and use a creative tool that's going to take us into the future.
I can't wait to get my channel.
App is crazy.
Oh, yeah. We talked about that, too.
Okay, I know
Yeah,
that might
that's
be.
coming, too.
I might have talked too soon on that one, but I put
Sway
it in
already
the universe.
committed. It's
Yeah, I put it in the universe. Come on, man.
And shout out to Will I Am. That's where he let me use F.Y.E. Studios to interview Will Smith. That's where
Is that where you did it?
Yeah, shout out. You know what I'm saying? F.Y.E. is like that, bro.
How do you think he did on the interview being a correspondent here?
I mean, no. With Lecrae?
Yeah.
Man, Lecrae been doing this before me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I know critiques for Lecrae. You know what I'm
The podcast is called The Deep End.
The Deep End.
Yeah, man. And your objective with this was to
where faith meets culture. You know what I'm saying? Just like where faith meets culture, man. Let's have those conversations because I think a lot of times we isolate in our little boxes, and it's like, nah, man, let's talk about it. I had Nick Cannon on there. I had Black China on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I you know, it's like, man, I want to talk to people who have, you know, thoughts on what's going on in the culture, and at the same time, like how faith connects to that. So we got some great upcoming episodes. Noah Lyles, you know, stay tuned, man. It's good
got
stuff.
Noah Lyles on
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Y'all kind of look alike.
Yeah, well, you know, hey, listen, it's in me and it's on me, both of them. You feel me?
All right, I ain't mad at that. Miles, who called who for the Get Well Soon project?
Oh,
Who called who?
Okay, I'll tell you how it initiated. Yeah. So at first, it was this one song, right? Crae reached out to me like, "Hey, you trying to hop on this?" And it was Heaven Sent.
Okay.
He said, "Go mode." Miles probably called it Glow mode. I'm like, "Say less," right? Hopped on that. The song turned out to be a slapper. And then he was like, "Yo, what if we do another one?" And I'm like, "Okay, let me send you some stuff." I sent him like 5 records. He like, matter of fact, let's just do a project. Let's just put it together. You know what I'm saying? And so now we got something special. Sway.
Yeah.
Something special.
Okay.
I don't know what he sent you so far, but it's some culture shifting, history making, ground swelling. I'm telling you, it's out of here.
And is it coming out on Glow Empire?
It's coming out on Reach Records, Glow Empire, Conglomerate Association of God and Christ. It's
we split it right down the middle, man.
Yeah, right down the middle.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, for me, it was like, man, let's figure out. I'm like, man, I got the viewership, the listenership, whatever I got, I want these young cats to get. Because I didn't have nobody like that doing that for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't have nobody like that. So for when I seen him moving, and he was fast.
Yeah.
I sent him the record. He sent me back the verse for having sent quick, and it was fire. So I was like, shoot, you work like this? What else you got? So then he started, and I was having fun because that's the other thing about me. A lot of people don't know I got West Coast roots. So I've been wanting to do like a bunch of West Coast music, but it was just kind of like, and then he just gave me the layup. I was like, oh, this is perfect. Let's do this.
Yeah,
and then,
I love that.
Yeah.
You know what I hear, Heather? Like, I think, who was Simba came by the other day and talked about not putting the OGs off. You know,
not writing them off.
Yeah, and we've seen the opposite of this, where the OG is reaching out to the young G, right? Why you think that's important?
Lecrae is secure in his space.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
Faith has a lot to do with that, though, depending on how you worship and where you are. If your relationship with God is the most important thing in your life, you're not going around searching for me, as you mentioned, put the spotlight on me, put the spotlight on me. When you are sincere in your faith, you walk and be of service, right? So you figure out, you know your purpose, but now you are of service. Lecrae, in his mind's eye, how can I be of service in this situation? And so, once again, it's not about him. It's about your service and your purpose. And so
that's key. When
you like that, it almost becomes like second nature, you know, and people so grateful they remember it because of your, you know, the naturalness, the genuineness of it all. You know, it comes so natural. And I think Head spoke of that to you, Sway.
Yeah.
It comes so second nature for some people. You feel that that's why they don't forget it, because it felt like it came from a natural place.
Yeah.
You know, I was going to say, I didn't even cut you off, Brody, but I was going to say a lot of dudes, I was on a flight one time, and there was a dude behind me, and he was just bragging about his glory days in high school when he played football. And this dude was probably in his 40s. And I was like, it's so lame, because that's all you got to get your worth and value from is what you did. And I think that as you get older, you can still, like, when you're young, you got fluid intelligence. You just can move quick. You can do all this, When you get older, you got crystallized intelligence. It's wisdom. You know, it's like you know how to stand in the corner and hit that shot instead of like always trying to drive to the lane. And I feel like you can win as an OG in the game by helping the young OGs. The best example, one of the best examples is you. Another best example is Deion Sanders. Like, he's still killing, but he don't gotta catch no balls to be that dude. He just gotta coach great players. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how I feel right now. It's like, I could still do my thing, but I get excited to see Miles do his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Heather, you hear him put me in the same light as Deion?
Hey, man, you like that, bro.
You hear that? You heard that, right?
You like that, bro?
Man, I'm prime time.
I don't know. You was in front of his face. You heard the hate. You heard the hate.
You heard it. Yo, we're going to take her to New York. Tracy G, Mike Muse, y'all want to jump in?
Yeah, absolutely. I love this conversation always. Miles Lecrae, y'all are just so easy to root for. So I'm happy that you guys are coming together with this project. On that stuff, you gave such a fantastic metaphor like 17 seconds ago, Lecrae. And I want to know with the liquefy versus the crystallize, and the fact that we're all teachers and students, you know, as a revolving door. And so I would love to know, Lecrae, if you can share what you have learned from Miles' liquid wisdom of sorts. And then also, Miles, what you have learned from Lecrae's crystallized wisdom.
Yeah, I would say from watching Miles move, it's like he's quick, and he knows when a door's been open. He run in it. You know what I'm saying? Versus like the other thing I say dope about Miles is he asks questions. He don't just like. So we was at the Jordan party in the Bay for All-Star Weekend. Yep. And it's you know, all kinds of craziness going on around us. You know, Cash Smoke doing their thing. Hey, it's wild in there a little bit. You know, I'm talking to Marshawn, and Marshawn hiding his joint behind his back. I'm like, Marshawn, what are you doing, bro? Chill out, bro.
Beast mode.
But Miles said, hey man, you be in these rooms a lot. How do you conduct yourself when you be in these rooms? And I was like, that's why you gonna win, is because you don't think you already got it figured out. And I was like, that's why you gonna win.
Wow. Yeah, absolutely. Because, like, you know, Craig been in these rooms for a long time, and you don't hear no scandals. You know, it's no drama around him. Like, he been conducting himself in such a way where he's above reproach. So, yeah, I try to cling to the wisdom and experience. But one thing that I learned from him is exactly what you see here today. Like how he took me under his wing and he's just pouring into me. you know, and giving me his influence and platform and all the wisdom, all the game, all the opportunity. And so now it's like, okay, well, Craig doing this for me. How could I do this for somebody else?
Big facts.
Word.
How could I take somebody under my wing, give them some features, do a little EP project with them, and try to uplift them? You know what I'm saying? Because I refuse to get all of these blessings and hoard it for myself.
Come on now. Love that.
I love it, man. Mike Muse, you want to jump in? You know, Mike Muse is on Good Morning America. He does a lot of different things, man. So I'm surprised. You know, we got to get to him quick, man. But go ahead, Mike.
Get out of here, bro. First, to Lecrae, what up, Nuke?
What's up, Fi?
And then to Miles.
God.
So great to meet you, Miles. 2 questions, one separate questions for each one of you, though. Lecrae, we're just talking about the OGs aspect of it. And I know you and I have talked before about how I was never a big fan of Christian rap until you came into the game, right? And so I'm just wondering, how have those OGs relate to you now, and what are the conversations like because of the way that you have evolved the sound and actually in the content of Christian rap and made it so approachable and seamless, and I think sometimes that is what is the beauty of it. Like, we don't have to overly state what actually is. And then for Miles, a question I had for you is, like, why did you choose to get into Christian rap, right? Like, what was it that brought you into this space that you said, I feel like I need to have a place here?
Yeah, I feel like I'm standing on the back of a lot of underground rappers, you know, from the T-Bones to the Tunnel Rats to the Cross Movements, you know, the LA Symphonies.
Gospel Gangsters.
Gospel Gangsters, for sure. I'm standing on a lot of shoulders of people who, you know, they didn't get the mainstream primetime light, but they paved the way to show me that, oh, this can be done. You know what I'm saying? I may have gone further than they expected, but it's been love. Like, I get love, you know what I'm saying? And I think part of that is because it's like I'm not afraid to show love to them. I see it, especially like in the hip hop community, cats be bitter because we don't pay homage to the people that came before us, you know. And I feel like that's kind of lame to me, honestly. Like, from being honest, like,
Selfish.
yeah, other genres too. Like, you know, we pay homage. They like rock pay Guns N' Roses and Sting. It's like, bro, are we not paying homage to the people who paved the way for us? We just act like we started this whole thing, and I think that's lame personally. So I'm always like wanting to give respect and honor to those who came before me, because I feel like, man, I recognize and realize I wouldn't be here without them.
Yeah, and to answer your question, you know, for a minute there, it was a tug of war, for real. Because, like, all my friends from the hood is like, Miles, you a little church boy now. Like, why you not doing, you know, the music you used to do no more? Like, you trying to put on Kirk Franklin in a car? Like, what are you doing? And then my girlfriend at the time, who's now my wife, shout out Tina. Mrs.
Hey,
Minnick.
Tina.
Hey.
Yeah, she was more so pulling me towards the church. You know what I'm saying? And so I'll never forget. It was a Saturday night, and I prayed. I'm like, God, if you are real, I need you to speak to me in church tomorrow. Like, for real. And so I went to church. And I sat in the back because it was super packed, right? And mind you, it was a guest speaker there that day. And he'd never seen me before in my entire life. But he pointed me out of the back. He was like, young man, you come here. You've been praying, asking God to speak to you. And this is what he wants to say to you. You're going to do music for him. And it's going to go all over the world. He's going to use you on social media. And he's going to use you to save your generation. That was all the confirmation I needed to know this is the direction I should go to. Wow. I mean, because, like, for me, I mean, when I tell you I was praying Saturday night, I was in tears. Like, God, like, if you are there, speak to me. And for that to happen, like, okay, first of all, can nobody tell me God ain't real? And can nobody tell me I'm not called to do this in this direction? And we went full force.
Come on.
Wow, man. Come on. Give these guys a round of applause. Miles, Minnick, Lecrae, you hearing their testimony. Get well soon. It's the project. Set to release in May.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
man. Let me get some stuff early, man. I know Head got the whole album. Why I can't have it?
All right, man. Listen,
we waiting for one more feature.
Okay.
Yeah,
When that feature come through, it's like an infinity stone. We gonna
You gonna do that? Okay. If you need any, narration on it or something.
Intros.
You're
available. Background people on tour.
I'm here. You
Hey,
need
now.
somebody to get a hype man on stage. I ain't gotta be here.
I owe you some royalties probably, because I used to use your intro to me on my tours.
Oh shit! Did you? Man, you don't mean nothing, brother. That ain't no old. That's a blessing, man. You know, okay, but you could pay it back right now, though. I got something before you real. I got KMP to come here live, man. I didn't want to play the beat, though. You know, I want to get the right levels on this one right here. KMP been DJing for the world famous Wake Up Show. How many years, bro?
Man, about 15 years we've been going back.
Wow.
Come on, man. We gotta establish DJ, man.
Show,
But
man.
hey, K, man, this feel like you on it. Come on.
Hey,
Let's go.
man.
Let's do
Oh,
it. Let's
man.
make it like a wake up show. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Hold up. I know you've been to the Netherlands. I know you've been to Germany. I know you've been to Africa. I know you've been to Alaska. But all of that is great. And thank God that you've been to all those places. But until you walk through the valley, and when I say the valley, I mean the valley of the hyenas. You ain't been nowhere. Drop that beat on them, KMP. Turn that beat up.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a go-getter, I'm a no-quitter with it. When I'm pitching, I'm a no-hitter with it. Known figure, I'm a cold spitter, no liquor. See these blow sniffers out here showing off they gold diggers. Catch me sliding from the Bay on down to Dago. Tommy Zuko bumping in that Portofino. On the block, but got the spirit with me, they know. Mexicano say I'm good, they say he bueno. And I ain't tripping, I'm as dirty as they come. Neck and wrist is full of diamonds, but I got him out that mud. Homie steady crippin', but I'm covered in that blood. I tell him God got him, I ain't trying to be they judge. Sock him up and pop him up and put him in a blender. Mess around out here and get returned to sender. Options on my bumper, got the devil on my fender. But if I take an L, I'm still gonna be a winner. Gang, 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 gang. Yeah. What you know about gang, 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 gang,
Miles Minnick.
gang, gang. Hey, we at Sway in the morning, man. For the third time in 5 months, we gonna get to it, man. You know what time it is, man. It's the gang. It's Lecrae. I'm Miles Minnick. And what we talking about, man?
We talking about Miles.
Hey, I'ma slide with the gang. 45 people rolling deep backstage. Tell Coachella I'ma need some more passes. Handful of X.Y.Ns in my pastor. Mr. Mainstream, Minnick brought school, y'all. The only one with 80 team members on a Zoom call. Thought I was a regular rapper, okay, I fooled y'all. God only sent me here so I can introduce y'all. Are you living for the Lord, man, of course. Got the whole game mad when Lecrae give me that torch. I've been stamped by the Lord, been endorsed. If you tryna get put on, better tap into that source. Going up and I ain't tripping off who not coming. Yeah, really on a run like the cops coming. Yeah, Craig and me the game, that's what I got from it. If you gonna make slaps for the church, make the block love it.
Gang, gang, gang. Gang, gang, gang.
Hey, what he said.
Get well,
Sway, Heaven B, and DJ Head.
We 3 for 3.
And Mike Muse. Gotta bring the news. Better choose.
Shout out to DJ KMP.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man,
That was fire.
Thank y'all, man.
Come on.
Nah, man, thank y'all, man. Y'all keep me motivated.
That was
Yes.
Yeah.
You keep me motivated. You keep me inspired to continue to do this, man. And then whenever y'all come up here, we celebrate.
Yes.
We celebrate through the culture. But we got larger missions, right? We got larger missions ahead
Celebrating
of
our
us.
faith as well.
We're celebrating our faith, and that's how we're utilizing this culture. And when y'all come up here and do this, man, I'm a kid again. This is 91 Wake Up Show when Nas and them used to come up and do the same thing, man.
So you saying we Nas in there?
Y'all Nas and them, bro.
Nas and them.
Y'all Nas and them.
Nas and them.
2025, baby. Y'all Nas and them. Give it up for Lecrae. Give it up for Miles Minnick.
Let them do a live drop right now for the
Okay.
Sway in the Morning show.
Okay.
They
You
gotta
wanna
say,
do that?
listen to
Yeah,
Sway in the
yeah,
Morning.
yeah,
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 we
do
don't have
something,
Lecrae and Miles on doing a live drop when we live on air.
Yo, tell everybody be quiet. Right?
Hey, man, listen here, man. You know what it is, man. It's Lecrae.
It's Miles Minnick.
We down like the gum on the ground. Sway in the morning. Let's go.
Let's get it. Sway area.
Done.
Cone that right there. Hey, yo, do the T-shirts, bro. Let's put it through Glow. But we're going to do something on our prep. We got BenRighteous.com platform.
Let's
Right?
go.
We're gonna put out something for that. Yo, Head, I love you, brother. Thank you, man. Come on,
Yeah,
Head.
man.
Come on, man. DJ Head.
I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate
man.
you, Sway, more importantly, for giving a platform for artists like Lecrae and Miles Minnick. It's super important to have balance out here, and that's why I'm involved with it too. So, like, I really appreciate it.
Nah, man, but you're doing excellent work,
Yep.
man. I
Yes,
watch
you
you
are.
and Gina all the time, and I laugh, I smile, I'm informed. You guys, your professionalism, your presentation, your work ethic, it shows. It glows. It glows. Come on. And next week, we're starting to film Beats and Bars.
Beats and Bars.
That's right. We got our Beats and Bars. I'm EPing a series called Beats and Bars, and we're going to 10 different markets, and we're finding the best MCs, the best producers. We got a $250,000 prize pack that the winner's going to win, get the split in the end. And this next week, we're doing L.A. So we did the Bay, we're doing L.A., and we're coming to a city near you. All right.
I might make my son rap. You want to rap, man? You want
Yeah,
250K, man?
You got bars, son? You got bars, son? Yes, you do. You got bars. You ain't got no bars?
I'm going to write him some.
Thank you for the merch too. My goodness,
Let me
this
see
is
what the merch is. I
fire.
know Lord Sear is waiting, man. Hold up,
Man,
Sear.
Lord Sear, relax.
Hold on, Sear.
You know we got to get you right every time.
Man,
Okay,
this
let me
is
see
so
what
fire.
it is, man. Okay,
I
this
love
is
it.
Christ-like. Hold
Miles got
on.
his whole little
Man,
man.
Yeah,
shout out to
man.
Miles. Actual good cardboard, man. What the-
At the
From the bottom,
the
the bottom, in the front. Yep.
Oh, okay, man. That's like the.
It's
There you go.
in here,
Okay.
man.
Oh.
It's so nice, right?
Yeah. got you,
Yeah.
man.
Oh man, they look at the T-shirts.
That ain't
man.
just hats this time.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah,
you already
I gotta
know.
need clothes out. I'm out in L.A. now. I ain't got.
He need his fits right. This is really nice.
Right. These are
Yes.
nice, man.
Really nice
What
shirts.
does this say?
Glow Fest. You know what time it is.
Am I coming to Glow
You
Fest?
coming to Glow
Okay,
Fest.
All right, I'm supposed to go to Glow Fest.
How many tours are you on this season from all these artists? You just
Sway.
bum rushing the
Hey,
stage.
Sway everywhere like air, man. You know what I'm saying?
All over the place.
When
like
is Glow
that.
Fest? Remind him.
July 26th.
Okay.
Me and Crae is headlining that joint.
Okay, I'm
And so
doing. Me, you, and Craig headlining.
the-
Come on,
man,
come
all right,
on.
cool.
It's
I'm
in the
definitely
Sway
coming.
area.
we having a Sway area segment.
I'm
Come on.
I'm definitely there, bro.
Oh, that happens in the
Yeah.
Bay?
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
dope.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I'm definitely supporting. And Heather's right. I'm outside, coming back to the West Coast has just kind of opened up some new energy. You know what I mean? To be 10 toes down. That's how I always rocked my whole career. I always been everywhere. And I got the inspiration to be everywhere again. So we'll be doing that. We'll be doing Beats and Bars next week. And then also I'll be hosting the Altadena Fires fundraiser for Mad Lib and those who suffered in the Altadena fires, and I'll be at Glow Fest as well. And then I'll be on the Get Well Soon tour, guys. Go to my Instagram for
You
more
just hogging
information.
people's stage.
You know what I mean?
You told Melanie Fiona you'll go out on stage with
Melody
her.
Fiona wanted me to sing It Kills Me with her. I'm duetting with her. We
crazy.
got our garage series that we're doing here at Sirius XM as well.
Right.
Our new artist series, Gina Views, been hosting that with J1. Yo,
you
we
going
out
crazy.
here, man.
You going crazy
It's a
right
man,
now.
let's go. Come on.
And you got the movie coming out with Leonardo
I
DiCaprio.
got that movie coming. Oh, I didn't make that announcement yet. But there are some movie things we're doing that's coming as well, man. So
Yeah,
I'm just
that's what's
enjoying life, having
Amen.
fun, and happy to be a part of anybody's movement like you two. All right, how can people reach y'all real quick, Lecrae?
Yeah, you can find me, man, on social media, just Lecrae, Lecrae. Follow me, I'll take you somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can follow me anywhere at MilesMinnick. You can follow us, but follow Jesus though. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. All right, I like that.